Welcome back. You're watching Hot Stocks on 80 now. Well, there has been a slowdown in the auto ancillary space. So let's connect with one of the companies there and find out the updates as to how their business is really shaping up. And promised before the break, we are now joined by Nishant Arya, who's the ED at JBM Auto. Mr. Arya, great to have you with us on Hot Stocks. First I would like to know about the global turmoil in the auto space. Is that affecting you in any way? And what % of your revenue comes from exports?
Yeah, so in JBM Auto's case, we are very well poised since we are catering to the passenger car market, the construction equipment market, farm equipment market, and the commercial vehicle market. The commercial vehicle sales are picking up, so that is a positive sign for us since we are supplying to all the major commercial vehicle manufacturers. Then on the second hand, in passenger car market, the good part is that many of our customers are coming up with new models. So that is a positive sign, and at this moment, since we are going ahead with the festive season, so that will definitely support the sales as we see in these 2-3 months. And also at this point in time, the raw material prices are going down, which will be beneficial for us. So there are a few things which are in favor, and definitely the sales are being impacted for few customers. But as a whole, if I see for JBM Auto, it is in a good spot.
Nishant, morning. Let's talk a little bit about your expansion plans. I understand that, you're looking to invest close to 100 crores for capacity expansion in Tamil Nadu specifically. Can you tell us how much cash is currently on the books and what you're looking at by way of fundraising and capacity expansion?
Yeah, actually, we have invested this 100 crores in our facilities for putting up new lines, and all of it is going to be funded through debt only and internal accruals, and we are basically adding new capacities for customers like Nissan, Daimler, Ford over there, and Royal Enfield, TAFE. So these are all different customers for us in our Chennai facilities.
Okay, and what's the update on fundraising plans for the company? Has that been put on hold for now?
No, fundraising has already been done, and the investments are being done right now. So already we have committed our investments and we are going ahead with that. See, in our case, as a company, we always feel that if we are investing in a lean period, so all the suppliers are more committed and are looking forward to your project. So therefore, you are able to get better prices and more commitment from them. So we are always investing in the lean period so that in a boom period, you are able to get those benefits which we are seeing in the upcoming period.
And can you tell us the update on the bus segment of the project? When can we see revenues flowing in?
Yeah, as I had said, so buses are already getting manufactured, and in our case, we have started the delivery of our buses, and we'll be seeing the revenues in this quarter.
Okay. And Nishant, now last few quarters, your company has not been seeing growth. What's the next point of trigger that will take growth higher for your company?
See, in our case, there were a lot of investments which have been made in last 1 or 2 years. Like our new Sanand plant has come on stream. So that will be adding to the top line and the bottom line. But definitely along with that, that brings the depreciation impact. So if I see with the cash profitability of the company, there is no downturn on that front. It's an upswing which we have, but at a PAT level, definitely there has been an impact. But if you see from a margin standpoint, in the last Q1 also, the company had performed well because the profitability in terms of our tool business and the component business has gone up at EBITDA level. But at a depreciation level, since the bus plant has come on stream, Sanand plant has come on stream, our Indore plant has come on stream last year, so that is impacting, but definitely in due course of time, that is a matter of time before it is bringing the desired results. And now since the commercial vehicle market is also going up, so definitely we see that there will be a good revenue and bottom line for the company from those investments.
Okay, let you go on that note. Thanks very much for being in.
and giving us perspective as to what exactly is likely to be the growth prospects. Profitability in the components level has risen on an EBITDA level. But the stock is holding out in the green at about 186.5. Good going for the markets, but let's listen in then to the Road Transport and Highways Secretary Vijay Chibbar, who spoke with us today saying the government will own up to the delays of NHAI in terms of land acquisition and will compensate operators in case of delays. He's bullish on the outlook for the sector going ahead, primarily on the back of a keen interest taken by the government, especially in infrastructure.